The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Michael Lerman.
This notice, I'm serving this on the Board of Supervisors here, and but I'm going to read this into the record. Okay. This is a writ of mandamus and writ of quo warranto notice to the members of the Orange County Board of Supervisors, to the Secretary of State of California et al., and to all people who are acting as the California electors in the Electoral College. Comes now Michael Lerman, Public Citizens Ombudsman, a U.S. Navy veteran, gives lawful notice under this writ of mandamus and writ of quo warranto notice to the members of the Orange County Board of Supervisors, to the Secretary of State of California, to all people who are acting as electors in this current presidential race for the U.S. President, the Governor of California and all his subordinate officers, employees, and representatives. Notice to agents, notice to principal, notice to principals, notice to agent. You are lawfully noticed pursuant to the law, your oaths of office, and your bonds, to protect me and the people of California from the harm that Barack Obama, identified as an agent of the World Communist Movement and the UN by his actions, has caused by way of mixed war, use of obstruction in courts, criminal force of fraud and treason, the process of subversion, espionage, and criminal acts attempting to violently overthrow the United States Republic and replace it with a rival dictatorship government not found or allowed in our U.S. Constitution. By California and federal laws, he is not allowed to have his candidacy presented in front of or certified by the electors of the California State Republic. To allow this to occur is to aid and abet treason and criminal RICO. The following lawful information presents evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that the misfeasor Barack Obama and his cohorts have already been criminally indicted and have used larceny, deceit, forgery, and vote fraud to unlawfully position himself and themselves to steal the command and control of the United States, to implement and impose by force of unlawful fraud his unlawfully destructive, treason, and subversive war agenda. This Orange County Board of Supervisors are here and serve with this 10-day notice to order the Secretary of State and inform the California electors that Barack Obama is not lawfully and constitutionally fit to hold the office of presidency pursuant to California state law and United States federal law and the UCMJ. And you are to notice the electors to not vote and certify his candidacy for lawful cause based on the evidence presented herein. And if they or you ignore this notice of lawful evidence presented herein today, they will be subject to being held liable for aiding and abetting criminal RICO, fraud and treason, subversion, espionage by a court of record of competent jurisdiction. There is a history of lawful evidence regarding citizens' grand jury indictments, uncontested treason complaints, obstructed lawsuits, and affidavits from top law enforcement and expert witnesses confirming Obama et al. Has engaged in serious criminal acts and is constitutionally and criminally unfit. The evidence that is now available is strong enough to support an action for aiding and abetting murder under Benghazi criminal RICO. Okay. 3 minutes. Anyways, I'm providing this lawful notice for you. Please take it under consideration and please give it to the electors. And we request there's no liability if they don't vote for him. It goes to Congress at that time.
Thank you.
So thank you.
This is not proper service. Do not accept service. None of you have been served.
You're served.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.